You are now listening to
14s by Teens.
Welcome to our podcast, 14s by Teens. I'm Juan.
Hey, I'm Catherine.
Hey, I'm Maddie.
And I am Marco. We are all freshmen at Beaufort High School, and today we'll be talking about vaping.
Vaping refers to the act of inhaling or exhaling the aerosol or vapor created by the vaping device. Vapor sounds like it's not bad, but the chemicals can up your memory and destroy your lungs.
A vaping device includes a battery, heating component, and a cartridge that contains e-liquid or e-juice.
Teens use pods with vape juice. Vape juice can be flavored, such as strawberry, mango, cotton candy, and banana. They also vape CBD oil and marijuana. You cannot vape heroin and cocaine right now, but it is scary to think we will eventually be able to.
We have a caller who wishes to be anonymous and is willing to talk about vaping. Hello? Are you there?
Hello.
Okay, thanks for doing this. So, how did you start vaping and why?
Basically, just like everyone did it. So, like, I tried it out. It wasn't really like my thing, but like, I tried it out. It was cool, I guess. But everyone was doing it basically, so it's just like, you know, why not at least try it once or whatever. Not everything, but like, you know, it seemed unharmful because it was like vapor. Like that's what the whole thing was at first. Was it's just water vapor. It can't hurt you.
That makes sense. So, how does vaping make you feel?
It kind of like makes you feel uplifted. So like there's like I guess a light.
So how did you get your supplies for vaping?
Mostly like older friends. I know some of my friends get it from their parents. That's a big thing. And they get it also from people who have graduated.
And have you ever used the internet to get this or get these supplies?
I know of like one person who did buy like some off the internet, but now since like the FDA is all on, like you have to like show your ID on the internet and everything, they can't really do that anymore.
Do you think you can quit? And do you want to quit?
I have quit.
Okay.
And I think most people can quit, but there's also, it's really hard since it's such a, like an easy device. Like you could do it anywhere at any time.
Okay, I understand. And in one hashtag, tell us how you feel about vaping.
Yeah, hashtag Jules aren't cool.
Huh, that's a good answer. And thanks for doing this.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Oh my gosh, Juan, how'd you find someone to openly talk about vaping?
Well, it was very hard at first, and she was very nervous. But once I told her that she would be on a voice disguiser, she agreed.
Good job, bro.
Thanks, dude.
Vaping is so convenient that it's hard to keep track of how much you consume in a day. And that can be a crap ton of nicotine.
I read that after being inhaled, nicotine can reach your brain within 7 seconds. And that's crazy to think because your brain is one of the most vital organs in your body.
I didn't even know that nicotine actually affects the heart and arteries. It also affects memory. Oh no! And it's even more addictive than cocaine and heroin.
Did you know you can actually find cancer-causing agents in the urine of teens that vape?
Oh, schnitzel in the urine?
That's scary.
And joining us live in this studio, we have Dr. Usha Nayak.
And she specializes in pulmonary medicine.
That's a lung doctor.
And she specializes in vaping, too.
And that's because vaping is bad for your lungs.
Hey guys, I heard you guys are doing a podcast on vaping, and I was interested in meeting you all.
Once again, thank you for joining us in the studio, Dr. Nayak, to discuss the harmful effects of vaping. Our first question is, do you think vaping is a gateway to smoking cigarettes or any other drugs?
Unfortunately, I have to say the answer is going to be yes, because nicotine is highly addictive. It releases dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine, and endorphin, which in turn causing pleasure, mood control, and reduces anxiety. And it is as addictive as heroin, more potent than alcohol, 10 times more potent than barbiturates, and 5 times more potent than morphine and cocaine. But unfortunately, the effects are very short-lived, so people will go back and take the next puff or next cigarettes just because of all the high they get from the nicotine. As if now 30% of people who pick the e-cigarette go on to smoking and then regular cigarettes. We have 11% of high schoolers, they smoke, and this has become an epidemic.
How harmful is vaping to a teen's body?
It has similar effects on teens and adults, but it has to be more so in teens because they are still developing in terms of lungs and brain development. But one of the things that being a pulmonologist, what I see is I've seen several cases of collapsed lung. And I've seen recurrent bronchitis, and I've also seen a couple of cases of popcorn lung as we still treat kids around 17 and 18, which almost sometimes we consider them as an adults.
What exactly is popcorn lung?
Popcorn lung is acronym used because of diacetyl that's used in a flavoring substance in a vape, which is also used in the popcorn industry. And the symptoms are cough, shortness of breath, fatigue. And they come back with a recurrent bronchitis, and that's caused by diacetyl, which is used as a flavoring substance.
Okay, so is vaping or cigarettes worse?
When the e-cigarettes were introduced, the whole purpose of introducing e-cigarettes is for people to stop smoking. So it was to transition into less addictive, as FDA and NCI reports that there are 98 substances in cigarettes, which majority of them are chemicals which are harmful to lungs, including leading to multiple different cancers. So e-cigarettes are better compared to cigarettes, so it was used as a transition to get away from cigarettes. But what's happening now in teens, it's getting a transition into starting with the e-cigarettes just for being cool or being forced by other colleagues and classmates, and they are going into cigarettes.
So to get the message out in one hashtag, what would you want teens to know about vaping?
One thing I would really strongly encourage, one of the tweets that can go on is stop before you start. And some of the chemicals that are used in cigarettes, if you guys would really want to spread this message, one is called butane, which is used in a lighter fluid. One is methane, which is used in a sewer gas. Another one is methanol, which is used in a rocket fuel. Another one is ammonia, which is used in a toilet cleaning. Another one is a cadmium, which is used in a batteries. And another one is a hexamine, which is used in a barbecue lighter. These are the chemicals that goes in a cigarettes. So hashtag stop before you start.
And finally, some teens vape CBD and marijuana oil. Is this harmful?
It is less harmful than the nicotine. CBD is used for many other things, but certainly not to be used in a vape for the lungs because it can cause lung collapse, it can cause emphysema, and it can cause recurrent bronchitis. And sometimes it has also proven that CBD can lead to COPD. Teen brain is especially very sensitive to the effect of nicotine. And chemicals in vape is highly irritant to lungs. Nicotine is very addictive. Just one joule pod has 40 milligram of nicotine, which is equal to 1 pack of cigarettes. FDA reports there are 93 harmful chemicals in cigarette, and NCI reports there are 7,000 harmful chemicals in cigarettes. So between the addiction, brain development, and health hazard, I think it's pretty bad for teens.
And now, for a spoken word written by Christopher Borrego.
Vaping. Accelerating the damage done to the brain, needing the cane, lungs screaming in pain, coughing like a Great Dane. Can we stop the madness before we go insane?
Thank you for listening.
For Teens, by
Teens.
Discussing issues that affect teens.
And adults need to hear.
Until next time, this is Juan.
Maddie.
Catherine.
And Marco.